Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me. I thought I'd do a video and share with you the glue that I'm using for, or the glue that I use for my paper craft projects that you see me use here on my channel. I've had a lot of you wanting to know what glue I use, so I thought I would do another video. I did do a video a while back and shared with you what glue I use, but I'll do another one in this video and compare the difference between a couple of glues that I have here that I'm going to share with you. But I also want to show you these glue bottles first that I've embellished and altered. These are the glue bottles that I use. You probably see me use this all the time when I adhere all of my paper projects. And so the glue that I use, it's a big bottle, and then I just fill them up in these smaller little glue bottles, and it's got a nice long nozzle with a fine tip. And these bottles, I did purchase these here in Australia, or in Sydney, from our local variety store. So if you are in Sydney, they may have the store also in other parts in Australia. It's called Ronnie's Discount Variety Store, or I think it's called Discount Base Warehouse, and they come in a pack of 2 or pack of 3, and they're really lovely. They're great to use. And I wanted to also show you these rub-ons, which I did share with you from Typology, and I'll also put down below my discount coupon code, which is 15% if you would like to purchase these rub-on sheets. And I decorated the glue bottles with them, and they just turned out really pretty. And this was just a way for me to know which glue I'm using. I started off with washi tape, and I put some washi tape around the glue bottles, so then I wrote on the bottle which glue I'm using because they're all the same. And then I see my rub-on sheets in my drawer, and I thought, oh, I might use the rub-ons and add them to the glue bottles, and they turned out really lovely. And then I just decided to add a little bit more altering and decorating, and I dressed it up with some dangles around the top of the glue with some of my charms to give it a more shabby vintage look. And I think that turned out really pretty. I just hope they don't get in the way when I'm gluing my projects down, but we'll see how they go. And I thought I'll just do one and show you how I adhere it to the glue bottle, if you would like to do that with your glue bottle. So let me just quickly show you how I add that on, and then I'll show you the glues or the glue that I'm using. So these are some of the rub-on sheets that Tapology have available now in their store, and this is a lovely one with some florals. And I think they're coming out with a Christmas theme rub-on stickers as well, so if I'm not wrong. But these are just some of the lovely rub-on sheets, and there's some animals if you want some animal themed rub-ons. But I'm just going to do another one so you can see how easily it is to put these on. So I'm just going to I might grab a bright color so you can see. I might use this sunflower daisies or sunflowers, and in the sheet pack it comes with a paddle pop stick to rub them on, but I kind of misplaced it, so I'm just going to use a small bone folder. But you can use anything that has a sort of like a flat surface. I mean, you can probably use a little ruler. Paddle pop stick is a little bit more gentle, or a bone folder is fine. So all I've done was I've just cut out the image that I like, and just cut that around, and then you peel off the backing of the sticker sheet so you can see. Just peel that off, so we don't need that bit. And at the back underneath it's a little bit sticky. You just grab your glue bottle or your papers or whatever you would like to adhere it onto. Even vellum, it will look lovely on vellum paper as well. And then you can just place it where you would like it. So I'm just going to place it on the glue bottle, and it's got a bit of adhesive so it will stick on. I'll just grab my bone folder, and all you do is you just press gently or press the image down onto the surface, especially around the edges. Go right well around the edge of the image. And just do that. So it's like ironing it onto your surface, as if you're ironing. And then just gently peel off a little section to see that it has come off. So you can see if you can see that it's sort of come off and peeled off already. And then you just gently peel that top layer piece off gently as best you can without going too quickly. And then you'll see it's stuck onto your surface. Just going to tidy all that little pieces up. And there you have your image transferred to your glue bottle or to any of your crafting projects. And that's all you do. And then it's ready to use, and it's just a nice way to dress up your glue bottles. So that was just something I wanted to show you, because I did share it on my story. I shared on my Instagram story my glue bottles, and I thought, oh, I'll just quickly show you how I done it. All right, so that's that. And now I'll just show you my glue that I use. So I have been using this Crafter's Choice craft glue from Spotlight. So the glue that I use is from any Spotlight store in Australia. The only problem with this particular glue, they have discontinued this glue now. So I'm a little bit disappointed that they're not selling this glue anymore. But they may still sell these in the store. They don't have this online anymore. But if you do go in the store, they may still have a few of these. And if they do, grab them while you can, because it is the best glue. I have been using this glue for years, and all of my projects have still stayed and haven't fallen apart, haven't dried up. It doesn't warp. It doesn't bubble up. It doesn't distort your papers as well when you glue it. So it's fantastic glue. So then what I'd done was, because they were discontinued, I had gone and purchased this glue, which I thought was a replacement for this glue. And I should have bought the smaller bottle first to test it out instead of the big one, because this glue is not good at all. My preference, it's not good at all. And I'll show you the difference when I adhere with this glue and this glue. So I would probably recommend not getting this glue. So then I went and had a look for another glue that would be similar to this one at Spotlight. So I got my youngest daughter, who only lives 3 minutes away from this Spotlight store. So it's very dangerous for me when I visit her, because I was supposed to be visiting her, but then I end up going to Spotlight and I'll spend probably an hour or so in there. And then my daughter would say to me, "Where have you been? I thought you were coming to see me." But yeah, that just can't be helped. Sorry. Sorry, Tanisha. But I do go and see her after that. So I did test this glue. So I got her to get me this glue from Spotlight. It used to come in a clear bottle, but they may have changed it now, put it in the white bottle. So this one is by Helmer, 450 quick dry adhesive. It's a strong bonding glue that I think would bond. It tells you here on the back. It bonds all types. It bonds all types of fabric, ribbon, plastic, leather, balsa, softwood, paper, cane, and all crafting materials. It's also excellent for bridal wear, costume making. So this is just fantastic glue. So I did try this glue on just some papers, and this is just as great as this glue. So now that one's out of the way, they don't have that in stock, I think I will be purchasing this glue. It is a little bit more, slightly a bit more expensive, just by a couple of dollars, but it's well worth it if you are a paper crafter like myself and really just want the right glue to work on your projects. This glue will be my replacement glue to this one. This one, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I've got a whole big bottle, but I may use this for junk journaling or something like that. So I'm going to show you the difference. So I'm going to put these to the side. I've got them in the smaller bottles because it's easier than the bigger bottles. So I did stick on the bottom so I know what glue is what. So this one here is this one here. I know that because I've got the red flowers on it to indicate this is the red bottle, which I may not keep this anymore, but I'm going to show you what this glue does. So let's just make let's just say I'm going to make a library pocket, just a simple, by folding it over and I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to glue down these two edges as to create the pocket. So this glue was the red glue, and it's very runny, really runny and really thin. It feels like water when I put it on. So I wish I really did buy the smaller bottle just to test it out, but I got excited thinking that was the same one. So I'm just going to go along there and along here. Let's press this down, and it even oozes out to the side like a lot, and it just goes all over your fingers, and it's a little bit messy. So I'm just going to press that down. All right, I'm going to press that down now, and I'm going to leave this for a few seconds while I make another one using I'm going to use this glue. I'll use this glue and show you the difference, and then I'll do another one with this glue. Actually, no, I will use this glue because they won't have that one anymore. So let's use that one for the next one. Okay, so I'll leave that to set. Let's make another one with this glue because I will be using this glue from now onwards. So I'm going to fold this up, do it the same. And that's this one. I've got Helma on the bottom. Let's glue down this side. And if you are not in Australia, if you have any recommended glue that you use and you're from other parts of the world, put it down below if you like to. That might help the other crafters know what's the right glue for them to use. I did have a look at one that I've seen a lot of other crafters use that are not in Australia, or Australians probably also use it. I think it's by Alini. It's like a gold tacky glue bottle. I think that's one of the glues that I've seen some crafters use. But if you have recommendations that you think is that works for you, you can put it down below, and that might help others to know. Because I don't know any other glue to use that's not Australian. Because so that's what I've done. So let me show you now the difference. So this one here I use, it's just like a standard glue that just bonds paper and cardboard and fabric. So you can see how it's all sort of gone on. It's gone sort of all uneven, starting to sort of just go out of shape. I don't know if you can tell, but and I don't like that. I like it to just sit nice and straight because it is a pocket. It's meant to sit straight and nice. So that is that one. So then when I'll go ahead and use the Helma glue, which I'm going to say is exactly as good as this one here. And that is this pocket here because it's a wider pocket. So I've made them two different. Can you see how it's just nice and straight? It's just nice and seamless and perfectly the way I like it. So let me just put these two together. I don't know if you could tell. Maybe I'll put it down here. Can you see the, I don't know if you can see the difference. I don't know which way I should do it. Maybe that way. Can you see how my bottom one, that's the one using the Helma glue, or my purple glue, and the top one is the red glue. Now some glue is going to do it's going to do that. So see how one is nice and straight. That's exactly how I want my glue to adhere to my papers. So yeah, it just doesn't look very nice and tidy for me. And this one is just, and it glues on. Look at that, it's already instantly glued on. It's just bonded so well. Whereas this one also glues well, but I just don't like how it warps like that. And then if I was to glue two pieces of papers together, let me just grab, what have I got here? Something thinner. Let's grab a digital paper here. Okay, I've got some digital paper that you may want to use that is thin paper. Doesn't really matter. Let's do it again, and this time I'm going to glue it down on the edge again, just one more time, just to show you the difference. So this one is my Helmer glue. Let's just say, shall I do that? Okay, let's just glue these two together with the Helmer glue. This is just it's like thin printing paper, copying paper that you may adhere your journaling to print out your printables. Just going to do that. Let's see. And then I'm going to glue another piece. With the this is the red glue. Let's go around the edge. You might not even see. Okay. So this one here is the Helmer glue, and it's just nice. It's just flat and just smooth, all glued well, and I just glued everywhere. You know, it spreads really nicely. Then this is the one using the red glue. You can see how it's all bubbled up, and it just looks, I just don't like that. It just will not look nice on your projects. You can see how it's all bubbling. It's already curling up and it's losing its shape. And then this one here is just still nice and straight. You can see the difference. So I just thought I would just share that with you and show you the different kinds of glue. So maybe just buy little bottles first and test them out till you're happy with what glue you're using. But just to give you an indication of what glue I'm using, because I've had so many people comment, and I thought I'll just do a quick video and share with you the glue. So this one is out, but this one, yes, and if you are in Spotlight and they've got this glue, grab them while you can. I think they're clearing these out. I think at the moment they're $10 for a 500ml bottle. And then just buy yourself some small bottles like these and then fill them up. But I will be using this glue once this clears out of the store. This one is great glue. So I hope this was helpful for you, and yeah, please leave a comment down below if you have your preference of glue that you think works for you for your projects, to help the other crafters also go and shop around and find them. That would be appreciated too. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.